Welcome to 2015 Celebration Day. Your morning, you will rotate between 5 stations. In the afternoon, you will participate in your community fitness stations that you signed up for. Please make sure to get to your stations on time, and remember that our leaders of the stations, they have volunteered their time for you, so be very respectful at each station. After your afternoon stations, you will head over to the primary school, where you will meet in front of the building in the bus lanes, and you will perform the Mustang mashup. This is our second year of doing this, and several of our students have created the dance. This will be performed with our 4Kers all the way up to our 8th graders. At the very end of the day, you will get to participate and play some dodgeball. It'll be kids versus teachers. We really want you to enjoy your celebration day. We've worked very hard to put this all together for you. Enjoy the day. Have a blast.
Hey, Celebration Day. This is NASCAR races. And they're off. They come out of the bleachers and they're going to have to set up their car, get the scooters underneath, and get that mat right on there. You can be pushing, you can be pulling, or a combination of both your way around that racetrack, making sure you stay outside those cones, racing around that backstretch, trying to get some speed. Got to watch out for those corners, working together with all those other teams so you're not going to bump or crash into each other. As you're coming on home, you're looking for your pit stop, and you should be taking it back to that pit stop and taking it apart, getting it ready for the next group of people that will be coming out of the bleachers. And there is transition time. So out of the bleachers, then will be coming the next team. The next team should be setting up that NASCAR racer. You can see the students in the bleachers cheering loud for their team and all others. Hey, watch out, be careful on the corners. Always fun to race, but those corners can always be a tricky situation. Oh no. Sometimes wrecks occur. And the best thing to do, get off, set it back up as quickly as you can, and keep on moving through your race, watching out for all those other race cars coming around that track. And good luck to all teams. It's going to be a great celebration day. NASCAR races. All right, this is Celebration Day across the pond. Here's our setup. Each team is going to get 2 mats and wooden planks this year. The first challenge is to move across the pond using the mats and getting your whole team across without touching that pond. Don't want to give you too many hints as to how to do this. But your goal is to make it across the pond all the way to the other side and jump onto that land. And then once you've made it across, you're going to start making your way back across the pond, moving those mats. And again, you're going to make it all the way back to the start. Be careful as you're making that last jump across the pond. Want to make sure you clear it. Once you've made it back to the start, it's time to walk the plank. Again, you're going to start taking your planks out onto the pond, and you're going to slowly and carefully move as a team across that pond, moving the planks as you continue to progress forward. And whoa, go slow and be careful, or you might get a 10-second team penalty. Once the penalty is over, everyone can continue moving. And of course, you want to make it across that pond all the way over. And of course, you're going to finish up going all the way across that pond on those planks. Don't forget, you should be cleaning up, moving those planks back to the other side. And then, of course, the last step after cleaning up is continuing on, which means you start all over again. Start with the mats, and you're trying to total up how many points can you get, how many times can you go across that pond. Good luck to all teams. Hey, this is across the pond. Have fun.
All right, here's cooperative kickball for Merton's Celebration Day. Here you see the kicking team standing in the dugout. They're going to be partnered up for this activity. And the fielding team is out in the field. Definitely want to make sure you have outfielders and infielders on your team and that they're spread out throughout the kickball diamond. You'll see that there is a pitcher's circle right here. And when you do get the ball, you're going to want to get it back to that pitcher's circle. Once you're inside that pitcher's circle, it's kind of like calling time. All right, kickers will run with a partner. All right, each time they bat, they're going to take turns kicking. Runners also have to run together, making sure they're moving to the same bases at the same time. All right, let's talk about how to get out. You can see catching a fly ball is one way to get one person out. And when you're out, you do have to go back to the dugout and in the proper batting order. You're going to want to watch out while running the bases because you can get hit with a ball. When you get hit with a ball, you're out and you're back to the dugout. Also, you can get tagged by a ball while you're running between those bases. If you get tagged by the ball, back to the dugout in your order. As you're rounding a base, if the ball gets into the pitcher's circle, again, you go back to your base. Let's see what happens when you get that big kick. Once that big kick happens, you're going to run as fast as you can. All right, they kick this one all the way to the fence, all the way to the wall. You'll see, though, there's fourth base. It is not home plate right now. You still need to make it one more time around. And there they run as fast as they can. And yeah, they scored 1 point for their team.
Whoa. Pump the brakes. Check us, Mr. Pomeroy. We haven't scored very much over the last couple of years. We're going to make a rule change. You get a big kick that's going to go out to that fence. We're going to let you go ahead and run those bases. We're going to let you go all the way around, and when you make it into home plate, that is the run. That counts as a run. All you need to make it this year are 4 bases. And hey, let's remember some great sportsmanship. All right, for our field day, celebration day, cooperative kickball.
Hi, Merton students. I'm Lindsay.
I'm Lizzie Edges.
I'm Lexi Smith.
And I'm Ryan Richter.
And we are part of the Mustang mashup, like the celebration dance group. Mrs. Liberta and Mrs. Monson asked us to work on the dance. Me and Lexi worked on it last year, but we brought in 2 new people.
Lizzie and Ryan.
Lizzie has a heat background in cheerleading and gymnastics, and Ryan has some dance background. I was a dancer almost all my life, and Lexi just kind of knows some dance stuff. So the songs are
Shake It Off by Taylor Swift.
Firework by Katy Perry.
Car Wash by I don't know who.
Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars.
And it's kind of just it starts off kind of now and it goes back towards time and it comes back to now. So yeah, I hope you enjoy.
Bye.
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 This is Celebration Day, hole in the bucket. Here's your class setup. You're going to be starting behind the water trough. Your class needs to be in a straight line, and the goal of this game is to fill the bucket. You're going to walk slowly up to the horse trough. You're going to pick up water in that bucket, and you're going to notice there's holes in it. You're going to have to pass it over head over head over head. Keep the bucket moving. And keep that bucket flat as you can so you don't spill too much. Yep, that water's cold, always being ready. And then of course you're just going to repeat that process again and again and again and again and again until that bucket is full. Notice how she's walking to the horse trough. That will be safe. You don't want to go any faster than that. And oh no, if you're not careful with that water, there's nothing in it. Celebration Day, hole in the bucket. What's up, Mustangs? Ready for Celebration Day 2015. Hey everybody, I'm pumped.
about Celebration Day 2015. First off, celebrating everything Merton, all the amazing things that we've done this school year. It's been the best year ever. Of course, we're going to make it the best celebration day ever. All right, so, we kind of heard about all those morning stations, and I cannot wait to finish this video and get outside and start working on those stations with my team, seeing all those other teams, seeing all the spirit. And I'm talking about the afternoon stations too. Again, the morning stations are awesome, using teamwork, collaboration, spirit to kind of pump up the Mustang, all right? Show pride in our school, show pride in who we are. But the afternoon stations are so cool. A chance to pick, out of 24 different things that you guys want to do. You guys get to choose 4 of those things. You guys get to go right down into it, get to work in those stations, and we're really lucky to be able to do something like that. So I'm wishing you the best of luck. Remember that all of these people that are teaching these stations are coming here to Merton to work with you, all right, to spend time on your celebration day. You guys got to go out there. You got to make it fun. You got to have a blast. Enjoy all those stations. All those stations are things that you can do to stay fit for the rest of your life. And that's an important message to be sending you on a day like today. So, Celebration Day 2015. Here we go. Time to kick it off. Hey, teachers, back to you. Have a great Celebration Day.